David, no, no, no. It's just a Sunday afternoon quick hit. And I really do have to stand by the fact that we got to start doing more of these because, I mean, this can't even be a quick hit. It's going to have to be. But there's so much going on. I don't even know where to begin. We're not going to get to everything. So let's go fast. I want to start with the housewife you guys all call boring, Teddi Mellencamp. This divorce, we talked about it last week twice. I said, I have a weird feeling this is going to get ugly. And here we are. We're not even like a week later, and I'm already seeing things which are suggesting that this is getting ugly. So, look, I think the most interesting thing to talk about right off the bat is my microphone okay? I think the most interesting thing to talk about right off the bat is this rumor. We're so stereotypical to say, did Edwin cheat? But, the rumor now is that Miss Mellencamp, Teodoro Mellenball, has cheated and that she's been cheating for a while. And it's this all out affair with her horse trainer. I got to share the picture. This picture is going around of Teodoro and Champion. I guess that's the horse's name. Look, there's only one Beverly Hills horse in our lives that we should focus on, and that is Santos. Hi, Sutton. Hey, should we have Melissa's old nose here every week to do the recaps with us for Beverly Hills? She did her homework and really caught up and watched them all and caught up. I don't know, maybe. The rumor is she's in that camp now in Beverly Hills. Hi, Beverly Hills housewives. But the only horse in my life from Beverly Hills is Santos. But rumor is that the entire equestrian community knows, and this affair has been going on with Teddi for a really long time. If you look at her horse trainer, I'll share these pictures. He has a very similar build to Edwin. So she definitely has a type. She likes that lean type. I hear you, Teddy. It's really funny. My family is a chunk of my family is very into the they're very into the equestrian community here in the Hamptons and upstate like Saratoga. And let me tell you, I mean, their connections do not extend all the way to Palm Springs or LA or wherever Teddy is, but I gotta tell you, from having family in the equestrian biz circuit, it is a very, I mean, man, some of the horsey people came to our Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and it is just they all know everyone's business, and it really is a small community. So that's the rumor that the equestrian community on the West Coast knew of Teodoro's affair for a long time. I don't know how long, but many, many, many somethings, and that the wife, the horse trainer, is married as well. So that makes it even worse. And his wife found out in September. And there was an all out brawl at a horse show in September, I guess, between Teodoro and the wife and him. And, Edwin found out himself. So, maybe we shouldn't jump to stereotypes that he cheated. It seems like Teodoro has been getting down with her horse trainer. Y'all say she's boring and everything, but where was this Teddi on the show? This is like the most interesting I have seen Teodoro forever. And see, here's a problem that I have with this. We'll get into that in a second. Just put a pin in that with the problem I have. The second thing we learned, Edwin has come out, and this is where I think it's getting ugly already, is that he is reminding us that he has a prenup. They have a prenup, and it says all assets and income from all sources of each party are separate property. So Edwin is saying, I have a prenup. And just to remind everyone, Teddi filed asking for spousal support. And Teddi filed saying that not only does she want spousal support, but she wants to block his ability to get spousal support. So Teddi has come out swinging. Rumor is she is the one that had the affair. So, I mean, is Teddi really this like out of touch with reality? I mean, is that really what's happening? That she had an affair and she wants spousal support and she doesn't want him to get spousal support and she wants him to pay her attorney fees? Sounds like Teddi wants it all, and yet she might be the guilty party. I don't know. Regardless, Edwin has reminded us that there is a prenup, and Teddi has also come out and said that she was inspired by a very good friend of hers, a very good friend of mine, Kyle. Do you know my friend Kyle? Kyle Richards, she's diddling and daddling down there with Morgan Wade, learning about the other side of life, if you know what I mean, learning about the secret garden and all. But Teddi said that she was inspired by someone named Kyle, her good friend Kyle Richards. And if Kyle, after 27 years, can leave Mauricio, who was apparently diddling and daddling and doodling, that she got the strength from her good friend Kyle. And Teddi revealed this is after years of pain. So Teodoro apparently was in pain for years. Now, here's where, so Kyle inspired her. Who knew Kyle could be such a catalyst, could be such an inspiration? But here's where I have an issue. Oh, and Teddi also lets us know that her and Edwin are living under the same roof still because they haven't figured things out. Well, that is very Kyle of you also. But when she gets into years of pain was her exact words. Years of pain, years implies that you were on the show at the time. And Teddi actually opens up about that and says that she was on the show at the time. And this is the problem with you, Teddi, and this is the problem with many housewives. Where was this? Well, why couldn't we see this real stuff that was going on in your life? Because honestly, it makes you more human and it makes you more interesting. You got a story here, but I wouldn't wish divorce on anyone. So my heart goes out to Teodoro. But sounds like she might be the one that was diddling daddling with a horse trainer, and she wants everything herself. So I don't know, TBD. But Edwin announcing to the world that he has a prenup doesn't sound like it's gonna knock it uglier. So I put the ugly chip on this one. I don't think Kyle and Mauricio will get ugly. I don't think Brittany and Jax will get ugly. I think this is gonna get ugly. I just feel it. And Kyle, inspiration from Kyle. Well, speaking of Kyle, Kyle's been doing a little bit of talking lately too. Let's not forget back in the day, season one, two, three, four, etc. This was LVP show. This wasn't Kyle's show. I mean, now, of course, it's Kyle's show. We have Crystal Kung saying when she was showed up, she was told this is Kyle's show, and you got to get hazed and you got to do what Kyle wants. Well, let's not forget that Kyle bowed down to the ring of LVP. It was her show, and she has. So is Kyle just still trying to get into the good graces of LVP? Well, Miss Richards has run into LVP. She's had a run-in with Miss Vanderpump, which probably makes her really happy. And I mean, look, it's a small town in Beverly Hills, and LVP does dip into WeHo, sees her friend Sutton at the store, checks on the restaurants, and it's a small town. But Kyle said that it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It did not go badly, this current run-in, and LVP was with Ken, and she said it was a